Did it in London. So this is a remake of the TV series. It's a movie, 1997. Val Kilmer did an awesome job. I'm going to read from Netflix here. Master thief Simon Templar, played by Val Kilmer, eludes his pursuers by assuming the name of obscure saints. When a Russian politician hires Templar to steal the formula for cold fusion, he falls in love with Emma. Who's Emma? Played by Elizabeth Shue. The frail Oxford scientist, Emma, has unlocked the process secret for cold fusion. Back in Moscow, Templar must decide whether to betray his new loved one or the madman who's paying him millions. This is a must-see. It's a phenomenal movie, big-budget movie, shot in Russia, shot all over Europe. Val Kilmer back in this movie, 1997, was walking around with I think it was Nokia phone. I'm going to have to watch it again. And he says, at one part of the movie, Elizabeth Shue says, I'm going to send you this information. Where do I send it? He says, fax it to me. Fax it to me. Back in 1997, fax it to his phone. This guy's all about technology. You can't be a guy making $50 million as he was kind of a spy, James Bondish type guy, but all out for himself without a cool cell phone. So he had it way back then. We're talking 11 years ago. Is that crazy? Netflix has given it 5 stars, average 547,000 people ranked it. Oh, they gave it 3.6 stars. I gave it 5 stars. I'm looking at my ranking. So out of 500,000 people ranked it, they ranked it 3.6 out of 5 stars. I gave it a 5 star. I'm going to give it another 5 stars. So check this out. Val Kilmer, The Saint. In our show notes, as always, I'll have a preview of the movie. Check it out. This is a winner. I think you'll enjoy it. I know you'll enjoy it. If you don't, let me know. It could be an alien. Everything's back to aliens today. I watched a UFO show a couple nights ago, so it's all aliens in my head. And then Tom Cruise, I watched last night in Tropic Thunder. He's all about the aliens. So that's my movie pick of the week. Virgin American, you've heard of them. The airline started by Richard Branson. You know, Richard Branson made all his money in Virgin Megastore. He had a publishing company. Guy from London, owns that Necker Island. Maybe we talked about islands before. He owns like one of the biggest islands. Anyways, guy's made a ton of money. Music business, started an airline because he hated the way airlines were run. Good for him, and he's done it right. Everyone that flies his airlines say this is like it's like a sofa in the sky. Everyone's got their own rooms. They have a bar up there for people who like to drink. Go up there and have a soda for all you want. Anyways, Virgin American plans Wi-Fi launch party in the sky. They have a new internet service called GoGo. And the cost is $9.95 on flights 3 hours or less, or $12.95 on flights more than 3 hours. These airlines have been screaming for years, don't use your cell phones, don't use this, don't use that. It's a little secret in the airline industry. That frequency is a completely different frequency. Your internet access is a completely different frequency than the cabin. So it makes absolutely no difference at all. It's not going to affect anything. They just don't want to put it out. The airline industries don't want to spend any more money. Yeah, see, I get upset when I say that because it's crazy. They make so much money and they burn through it. So Richard Branson says, look, the modern day age, people want to get on the internet. Let's give them the access. And they're going to make a fortune. So you figure 100 people use the internet access on a flight. You can check your email. You can do your work. Figure an 8-hour flight. How much work can you get done there? Wow. And the internet service is supposed to be phenomenal. I mean, you could even stream video. The internet service is so fast. So figure 100 people use it on a flight. Let's say they go for the $12.95 plan. It's $13 right there. One flight. Boom. They got 50 flights a day going on. The internet service, what do you pay at home? 30, 40 bucks a month? Can you imagine how much money they're making? It's got to be 98, 99% profit. That's including the structural cost, because there is no structural cost. It's a little Wi-Fi box. When you go transcontinental, it's going to be probably pulled from the satellite. They just rent satellite time, and they already have plenty of that. It's phenomenal. So now you can go on Virgin American. Virgin American, it's going to be fantastic. And Virgin Atlantic's also going to do it. So it's not just Virgin American. Virgin Atlantic's going to do it for their international flights. You're flying across the sea. You're going to Europe, do some work. Wow. It's incredible. Now, they're not going to let you do instant messenger, chat, any kind of voice applications. You imagine sitting next to someone, doing a video conference with someone. Yap, 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 yap. You're trying to talk. Forget about it. That they can do it. Plenty of bandwidth. They're not going to do it out of courtesy to other people. So check it out. I'll put a link in the show notes. The Wi-Fi is becoming real. I mean, it's about time. It's always been available. Those little phones in the back of the seats no longer work. That frequency's been sold off. That spectrum, there's different frequencies for different phones. They don't use that anymore. So get ready to use your BlackBerries, 35,000 feet. All right. Hollywood story of the week. Wilt Chamberlain. Buddy of mine used to be good friends with Wilt Chamberlain. We're going to dinner one night. He says, hey, Wilt's going with us. I said, right on. I played sports my whole life. As I told you, I knew a lot of sports stars. I didn't really know how in-depth and how superstar status they ever were. Wilt Chamberlain, forget about it. I mean, I knew him as a kid, knew his name, but didn't really know his bio. But seemed like a cool guy, and that's all that matters to me. It should all matter to anyone in life, but some people get a little crazy. Anyways, Wilt Chamberlain, also named Wilt the Stilt, the Big Dipper, and chairman of the board. He started Harlem Globetrotters in '58, then played, let's see, I'm reading this right online so you know it's right. Philadelphia San Francisco Warriors, 59 to 65. Philadelphia 76ers, 65 to 68. Los Angeles Lakers, 68 to 73. San Diego Conquistadors, 73. Post-NBA career, did a lot of commentating. And let's see, 7'1", 250 pounds as a rookie. Bulked up to 275 and over 300 pounds with the Lakers. Even did that Conan the Barbarian with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Did a great job. So Wilt was very famous for two things. One, being one of the best basketball players ever. Two, for the ladies. He wrote a book saying he had, quote-unquote, scored with over 20,000 ladies. So we went to dinner that night, just talking. This is my buddy, myself, and Wilt, having a great conversation. Two young girls come up. Oh, are you that guy that wrote that book about all the girls? He says, well, yes, I am, ladies. 90 seconds later, he's leaving the restaurant with them. That was the end of dinner. So I guess it's 20,002 as of that night. I asked my buddy, I said, hey, what's up with Wilt? He's not going to stay dinner? He says, that's his appetite. So for the short time I got to hang out with him, super nice guy, real gentleman, and had a great career. So, and loved the ladies, wrote a great book, and did a lot of great commentating. Wilt the Stilt, that's my story of the week. All right. Thanks so much for watching. Keep sending me your emails. Again, go to tiptopwebsite.com/video. Right there where you're watching our video probably now, unless you're watching on iTunes. There's a little form there. Fill it out. You don't have to put in your real name. Send me your comments. I'll read them on the show. I love getting your comments. They go right to me. I'll check them out. I'll read them. I'll look at your webpage. Any comments? Send me ideas. Any questions you have? I'm here to answer them. When you sign up at tiptopwebsite.com for your website, even our $1 package, I'm going to give you a free domain. In the member section, click on domains. Click on get a domain in the member section. Enter the promo code Dan, D-A-N, that's me. There'll be a line that says promo code. Just enter Dan. Hit submit. Give you a free domain. What's a domain? Domains like johnsmith.com. Tiptopwebsite.com, that's a domain. If you have a hairdressing salon, your name's Terry, maybe Terry's Hairdresser Salon. Anything you want. You can just make it up as you go along. Maybe it's BlackberryStorm.com, right? There you go. There's a domain name. There's a little search box. You'll search to see if it's available on the internet. If it is, we'll give it to you for free as long as you have a website with us. TipTopWebsite.com. Sign up today. Also, tell your friends. Currently, we're giving out $25 for every referral you send us. That's right. Send us your friend. Have them sign up. We'll pay you $25. Details under referrals on our main page at tiptopwebsite.com or in the member section where it says we pay for referrals. We make it so easy for you. We really don't try to complicate anyone. We make it easy, easy, easy. If you have questions, we're always here to help. 800-753-5129. We really do have real people here that love to help. Always here to help. Always innovating. Working on getting that Time Magazine's Invention of the Year. TipTopWebsite.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great week.